Hello everyone, I'm Bethany with Texas Women's University Fitness and Recreation, and this is Pilates for summer, week 3. You may notice that I'm wearing candy cuffs and other traditional raver garb, the fluffies and the tights. This week is the anniversary of myself and my husband. We got married at Electric Daisy Carnival, which is a giant rave in Las Vegas, and it happens every year. So this is our 4th anniversary. Woo! But thought I would share that small amount of joy with you guys. So a question was asked of me this past week: how do I know when I am engaging the correct muscles to enter into our imprint position, which is part of our regular Pilates warm-up? And the way that I related that was through breathing. So we'll spend a couple extra seconds going over the breathing and the imprint, but we've got a lot to get to, so let's come to our backs. On your back, place your feet sits bones distance apart, knees to ceiling. You're going to take a big breath in, and then on the exhale, blow out like you're blowing out through a straw. And I want you to notice as you exhale, just relaxing into it, that you feel kind of your lower belly sort of flatten and tighten. So we'll take another breath in and exhale. Just listening and feeling for that lower belly to kind of draw in. It's not a kind of a muscular engagement, but just something that you are aware of or that you notice. Let's take a last breath in. And exhaling out like you're blowing the milk bubbles through a straw. And see if you can feel that lower belly kind of flattening or lightly tightening. That's the sensation that we're looking for as you curl into your imprint position. So right now I have a neutral pelvic placement, and as I take a breath in, I'm going to go the opposite way with my breath. So I felt the lower belly tightening on my exhale. Now I'm going to see if I can recreate that engagement, which is nice and light, on my inhale. So we'll take a full breath cycle to prepare in and out. Then on the inhale, see if you can lightly tilt that pelvis towards you, still flattening the lower abdominals, and then exhale, release back to neutral. Let's take 2 more. Inhale, lower belly flattens toward you, and then exhale, back to a neutral position. 1 more, inhaling, and exhaling. Now we'll continue rolling up through our hip rolls. So we'll inhale as we begin to tilt the pelvis through that imprint, and then we'll keep inhale, and we'll curl the body all the way up to the top, and then we'll exhale, roll the whole thing back down, 1 vertebrae at a time, and then release the hips last. Slightly different breath cycle than we're used to working with. So take a breath in, curling. Keep breathing in all the way up. Feel the back line engage, squeezing the glutes and hamstrings to lift. And then we'll exhale, rolling that spine 1 vertebrae at a time, all the way back down to the mat, releasing the hips last. All right. Going to our usual breath pattern, we'll inhale through that imprint position, and then we'll exhale as we start to curl the spine up off the mat. Once we're here at the top, we'll inhale, and then we'll exhale, curl that spine all the way back down, and then begin to inhale as you release to neutral. Continue inhaling as you curl that pelvis back in, and then exhale, roll that spine all the way back up. Inhale at the top, and then exhale, roll that spine all the way back down, and then begin inhaling as you release the hips last. This time, exhale, curl the pelvis in, roll you all the way back up to that top position. We're going to inhale here, and then we're going to exhale, pulse up for 5, 4, it's 1 inch up and down, 3, 2, 1, inhale, and then exhale, roll that spine all the way back down to the mat, and release the hips last. Cool. Take everything to the side, and keep the legs bent like you are sitting in a chair. And there's several things you can do with your arm. Leaving it straight out, I feel like my head drops and it's uncomfortable, so I like to cradle my head. You can also extend the arm long above you. So going into our side lying rotation, we'll take the top arm in line with the shoulder. Shorter breath cycle this time. We're going to inhale as we rotate through the rib cage. Gaze follows the top hand. And then we'll exhale. Use the obliques to close it all back. Let's take 2 more. Inhaling as we open. And then exhaling to close right back. Last one on this side. Inhale. And exhale. And then we'll press up and swivel the legs. Now you guys get a better view of my fluffies. Same thing, legs are bent like we're sitting in a chair. Bottom arm can be out long or folded. Top arm is in line with its shoulder. And we'll begin again. Inhaling as we rotate through the rib cage. Gaze follows the hand. And then exhaling. Using the obliques to rotate you back to center. And again, inhaling as we open, rotating through the obliques. And then exhaling. Back to center. Last time, inhaling. Opening out. And exhaling. Closing back. All right. I'm going to swivel around. You guys can stay where you're at. And we are going to come to our ab prep. So once again, we have the knees to ceiling, sits bones distance apart, and the hands are on either side of the hips. During this maneuver, if you feel tension in your head and neck, you can always take the fingertips and cradle the occipital lobe. But we will begin by inhaling as we nod the head, still keeping the skull on the back of the mat, and then we'll exhale. Use the foot of the core to draw you up to a sort of a curl or sit-up position. Careful of the shoulders, we don't want them to come here, so they're coming comfortably down the back. We'll inhale to hold at the top, and then we'll exhale, flex it back down with control. Let's take a few more. Inhale, nod the head, exhale, curl it up, inhale, hold, and exhale, roll it back down. And again, inhale, nod, exhale, flex it up, inhale, hold, and exhale, flex it back down. 2 more, inhale, nod, exhale, flex it up, inhale, hold, and exhale, flex it down. Last one, we're going to stay up. Inhale, nod the head, exhale, curl it up, inhale, hold, exhale, curl deeper for 1, inhale, back off, exhale, deeper 2, inhale, back off, exhale 3, inhale, back off, exhale 4, inhale, back off, exhale 5, hold it here, take the hands behind the head, and we're going to go into our oblique bicycles, but the feet are on the ground. So we're going to curl that chest toward the opposite hip, and then we're going to inhale back to center. Exhale, other side, inhale, center. Exhale, side. 1 second time. Inhale, center. Other side. Exhale. Inhale, center. Hold it here, changing the breath. Inhale, nice and deep. Exhale. And then inhale, rotate. Exhale, curl deeper, center. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, curl deeper. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, curl deeper. Inhale, rotate. Exhale, curl deeper. Last one each time. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. I think I changed the breathing, but it's okay. Float those hands toward the knees, and we're going to float those knees to a tabletop position. We're going to lengthen one leg and draw the other knee slightly in. We're lengthening through this glute here. So this knee is not going to be at a 90. It's going to be a little bit closer to the chest, and that's okay. And we are curled up. We're going to hold here, breathing in. And then we're going to exhale, knees together. Inhale, lengthen other side. Exhale, knees together. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, inhale, lengthen 2. Exhale, inhale, lengthen 3. Exhale, inhale, lengthen 4. Exhale, inhale, lengthen 5. Exhale, inhale, lengthen 6. Exhale, inhale, lengthen 7. Exhale, inhale, lengthen 8. Exhale, inhale, lengthen 9. Exhale, inhale, lengthen 10. Keep it here. Exhale, lengthen through that leg. And we're going to take a breath in. And then we're going to stretch a little bit deeper into an exhale. Pulling exhale, 2, 3. Inhale, switch the legs. And exhale, 2, 3. Inhale, switch. 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 Exhale, 2, 3. Switch. Exhale, 2, 3. Switch. Exhale, 2, 3. Switch. Last one each time. Exhale, 2, 3. Switch. Exhale, 2, 3. And take the knees in and curl you down. Whew, that was exciting. Now, we can rock up and come to a tabletop position. Joints are stacked. Where we're going to go from here is going to be our cat stretch. It's less of a yoga cat stretch and more of a how can we feel our core engaging to flex the spine. So we'll take a deep breath in to prepare. And then on the exhale, thinking about that tuck of the lower belly, we're going to curl the hips under and then curl the rib cage to meet it. They're not going to touch, and that's okay. Keeping this contraction, we're going to inhale as we lengthen the spine out to neutral. So you'll feel sort of a push and pull motion in both directions. Beginning again. Exhale, curl the hips under, curl the rib cage to meet it. Then inhale, lengthen everything out. One last time. Exhale, curl the hips. Keep exhaling, curl the rib cage. And then inhale. Everything gets to lengthen out. From this same position, we're going to go into our swimmer preps, but we're going to be working with just the legs. So we're going to alternate legs and then pulse. Beginning with the leg of your choice. You'll inhale as you lengthen and lift, and then you'll exhale, draw it back in. Careful to keep the hips from shifting side to side or rotating. Moving to the other side. Inhale, lengthen and lift, and exhale, draw it in, keeping the spine neutral but using the core to return the legs. Inhale, lengthen and lift, and exhale, take it down. Inhale, lengthen and lift. Exhale, take it back down. Inhale, lengthen and lift. Exhale, take it down. Inhale, lengthen and lift. And exhale, take it back down. Even I need to be careful about my enthusiasm. We want it to go in line with the rest of the body and not any higher. Inhale, lengthen and lift. Exhale, draw it in. Inhale, lengthen and lift. Exhale, draw it in. Last time each side, we're going to hold and pulse. Inhale, lengthen and lift, and exhale, pulse for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale and exhale, draw it back in. Other side, inhale, lengthen and lift. Exhale, pulse 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale and exhale. Draw that knee back in. So continuing with the swimming theme, we're going to come to our stomachs for our breaststroke preps. So we'll begin with breaststroke prep 2 actually. So the hands are going to go on either side of the hips, and generally speaking, you're going to be down here. I'm not going to be quite down there because I should probably speak to you as opposed to my carpet. We're going to begin with an inhale, and on that inhale, you feel the shoulders kind of relax comfortably down into a neutral position on the back. Then we're going to exhale as we lift, and the palms are facing toward the hips. We're going to inhale to hold this position, and then we're going to exhale and curl it all back down. Let's take 2 more. Inhale, feel the shoulders relax down the back. Exhale, lift to a hover. Palms facing in. Inhale, hold. And then exhale, lower it back down. Last time, inhale, shoulders relax to neutral down the back. Exhale, draw it up, palms facing in toward the body. Inhale to hold, and then exhale, roll it back down. Now we'll take the hands for breaststroke prep 1 on either side of the body, just at the shoulders. This is going to be a little bit smoother of a motion, so it'll be inhaling up and exhaling back down. So you are here. I'll be kind of here so that you guys can hear what's going on. All right, legs are still parallel and pressing lightly into the floor. We're going to inhale, keeping the shoulders coming comfortably down the back, and then we'll exhale, take it back down. Inhale as we come up, and exhale. With control, curl it back down. Last one. Inhaling up and exhaling, taking it down. From this position, we're going to go into the beginning of our swan dive prep, and some of you may need to adjust the hands forward and or out a little bit, so know that that's okay. So mine are going to be kind of elbows more toward the rib cage, and they're going to end up sliding forward as I come up. And that's okay. From breaststroke prep 1, we worked with a 4-breath series, so this will be much the same. So we'll inhale here to allow the collarbones to widen and the shoulders to come down the back. And then we'll exhale as we begin to curl up. Slide the hands to where you can extend them without locking out the elbows or having the shoulders come up to the ears. We'll inhale to hold. Glutes should be on. And then we'll exhale with control, bend the elbows to flex it back down. All right, let's take 2 more and check in with how your back feels. If you felt any tension, number 1, easy does it. Always listen to your body above all else. Number 2, you can rotate at the hips to a lateral position, and that can take some of the pressure from your back. So go where feels best to you. Beginning again, inhaling, allowing the shoulders to slide neutrally down the back. And then we'll exhale, coming up, sliding the hands where is appropriate for our body. We'll inhale to hold, and then we'll exhale with control. Lower that body sequentially down to the floor. One last time. Inhale, shoulders turn to neutral down the spine, and then we'll exhale. Coming up, lengthening through the arms, glutes are on. Inhale to hold, and then exhale with control. Lowering back down. All right, now from here we can press up to our spine twist. So you're going to come to a cross-legged position. The arms are going to be in a first position, so the elbows are lifted as opposed to dropped, and the shoulders are coming comfortably down the back. If you feel tension in your hips, adjust the legs in or out so that you're not using this part of your body to hold your torso upright. Once we're here, we're going to follow a 3-breath pattern. So we'll inhale deeper into the twist, and then we'll exhale to decrease it 3 times in each direction. Here we go. We'll inhale up nice and tall. We'll exhale, staying in this position. And then we'll inhale as we rotate into the twist. We'll exhale back off. Inhale deeper. Exhale back off. Inhale deeper. And then we'll exhale all the way back to the front. Going to the other side. Inhaling as we rotate. Exhale back off 1. Inhale. Exhale deeper. Off 2. Inhale deeper, and then exhale all the way back to the front. All right, now we've got the words together. I'm going to do it with you guys, and we're going to do it a little bit faster. So full breath cycle to prepare, in and out. And inhale, rotate, exhale. Inhale, inhale, to the front. Other side, inhale, exhale, inhale, inhale, to the front. Last time each side. Inhale. To the front. Last time, last side. Inhale. Exhale. And all the way to the front. Cool. For those of you who are able to do Pilates with me before and we've done the seated twist, please let me know any feedback that you guys have as far as what is working with you for video cueing, because this is uncharted territory. So now that we've got our seated twist, we're going to go into our half roll back. So this, the legs are parallel, knees to ceiling, and you are up nice and tall. You may need to adjust the legs for hip comfort, because we want to reduce the tension here but still be able to sit with an upright neutral spine. Some folks need to flex the feet, others pointed. Go where is best for you. We're going to take the arms to a Frankenstein position here, palms toward the floor, and we're going to inhale up, and then we're going to exhale, beginning at the hips, curl it back. Sometimes folks go here, so please don't go there. Curling with the lower belly. And then we're going to inhale, scoop it forward, keeping the arms parallel. And then we'll exhale, drawing it back, keeping the shoulders neutral. And then inhale, all the way forward. And then we'll exhale, curl it back. Inhale, forward. Let's take 2 more. Exhale, rocking back. Inhale, scooping forward. Last one, exhale, taking it back, and then inhale, scooping forward, and then exhale, release the hands, and then we can inhale up, nice and tall. All right, the next place that we're going to go is our push-ups, but we're going to do our push-ups a little bit like Yoga Sun Salutation A. So we'll begin with all the joints stacked and the hands on either side of the hips. We're going to inhale. We'll exhale, soften the knees and curl that spine all the way down. Bend the knees as much as you need to get the fingertips to the floor. And then we're going to walk the hands out without being side to side, wobbly wiggle worms. And then we can step the legs out to a plank position. If you are like myself and you're like, no, I don't think so, we can just drop the knees and untuck the toes. It'll be 3 counts down on an inhale and then 1 up on an exhale. Keeping the elbows into the rib cage, tricep push-ups. Here we go. Breathing in, 2, 3, exhale, take it up. And again, breathing in, 2, 3, keeping the elbows lower than the shoulders, and then exhale, up. Last one, breathing in, 2, 3, and exhale, take it up. If you dropped the knees, we can tuck the toes to press through the glutes and hamstrings into that plank. We're gonna pike those hips to a down dog. You can bend the knees if you need or want to, and then we can walk those hands back in, keeping the knees nice and soft, and roll that spine back up to stand. Let's take that again. Inhale as you nod the head. Exhale, roll that spine down, softening the knees on your way down, bending as much as you need to get the fingertips to the floor. And then we'll walk those hands out to a plank position. Once we get there, if you too are like myself and you'd like to drop the knees and untuck the toes, it's a fair choice. Then we're going to take the hands to a triangle shape, fingertips and thumbs together. Elbows will go out to the side. Here we go. Breathing in, 2, 3, shoulders always above the elbows, and then exhale, take it up for 1. Breathing in, 2, 3, exhale, up for 2. Make sure you're not looking at your hands, but at the diagonal, keeping your spine in line. Last time, inhale, 3, 2, 1, and exhale up. Widen the hands back out to your usual plank orientation. If your knees are dropped, press through the glute hamstrings to lengthen to a full plank. Pike the hips to a down dog, even if that means bending the knees. And let's carefully walk the hands back in, trying to minimize side to side sway. And then we'll roll up on an inhale. All right, last time. Inhale as you nod the head. Exhale, soften the knees and roll it down. Inhale as you walk it out to your plank shape. If you need to drop the knees and untuck the toes, here we go. Widen the hands out to, if you have a mat, at the seam or just past. If you, like myself, do not have a yoga mat, well, we'll go with our best guess, but mine are about framing my shoulders. And we're going to inhale down and exhale up. Here we go. Inhaling down, 2, 3, still keeping the elbows above the shoulder, and then exhale, up. I mean the shoulders above the elbows. All right, take 2. Inhale down, 2, 3, and exhale. Keep it up. Last time, inhale, 2, 3, and exhale, up. And if your knees are dropped, we can tuck the toes, press through the glutes and hamstrings. Our hands are still wide, but that's okay. Wide down dog is a thing. Take a breath and exhale as you pike the hips, even if you need to bend the knees. And then we'll start to walk those hands to center and toward the feet. Hang out here for just a moment, taking a big breath in and out. Keep the knees nice and soft and slightly bent, and then roll back up to stand on an inhale. And of course, we're going to take one last delicious roll down. Inhaling and exhale. Roll it down, bending the knees. This time, bend the knees as much as you need to take the full hand to the mat, and we can untuck each foot at a time to come to our hero position. We're going to go to our side bend prep. So the legs are going to come to a diamond shape, one knee to ceiling, one knee to floor, crossed at the ankles. My hand is going to come out to the side. My free hand is palm up. Here we go. We're going to inhale, lengthen through the side of that rib cage, and then exhale, keep the knee on the ground, but press the glutes forward and up and get some lateral flexion here. So this is all lengthening. And then I'm going to inhale back up and exhale with control, lower those hips back down. And then we'll take two more. Inhale, lengthen through the rib cage. Exhale, squeeze through the glutes, lateral flexion. Inhale back up. And then exhale, take it down. Now, swivel those hips around and cross the ankles the other way. Palm to ceiling. We'll inhale as we lengthen. Exhale, squeeze through the glutes, getting that lateral flexion. And then we'll inhale up and exhale. Hips come back to the mat or the floor. Again, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, squeeze and lift. And then inhale back up. And exhale, take it back down. One more. Inhale up. Exhale, lengthen through the side of the body, squeezing through those glutes. And then inhale up and exhale with control, lower it back down. All right, so we're going to take our sets of triangles. This top triangle is going to come behind the other triangle. You can stay where you are positioned. I'm going to swivel so that my triangles face y'all. I'm going to take the hand I was just resting on and still rest on it. My free hand is going to inhale up, and I'm just going to exhale over and get a nice stretch in my mermaid. And then I'll inhale up, and I'll exhale back down. I'll flip the other palm, I'll inhale up, and exhale over. And then I'll inhale up, and exhale down. Let's take a couple more, inhaling up, exhaling over, and inhaling up, and exhaling down, and inhaling up, exhaling over, and inhaling up, and exhaling down. To do the same thing on the other side, let's take these sets of triangles and flip them around, planting the new hand. Free hand, palm to ceiling. We'll inhale up and exhale over. Don't be afraid to slide this hand or bend this elbow. And then we'll inhale up and exhale down. Going the other way, flipping the hand, inhaling up and exhaling over. You can stabilize with your hand on your leg if you like. Inhaling up and exhaling down. And last time in each direction, inhaling up and exhaling over. And then inhaling up and exhaling down. And last time, inhaling up and exhaling over. And then inhaling back up and exhaling down. Take this back leg, let it come to your cross-legged stance. And then we'll take the hands out to the side, palm up. We'll take a final breath in and up. And then we'll exhale down through the center to kind of put the last breath of finality on our Pilates practice today. Thank you guys so much for joining me.